One of the biggest workout mistakes I see among my fellow bros is that they're too serious about the details of their workouts. Now, it's really, really important that you're serious about your transformation so you can look your best, feel your best, live your life to the fullest with confidence, pride, zest, and vitality. But you don't need to be so serious about the minute details of your workouts. Now, I get it. I love geeking out on workout programming, and there was a time when I was all about optimizing my training based on the current research. I would try to maximize the number of sets that I was performing, the reps that I was performing, the rest intervals, the lifting tempo, the frequency, the optimal exercises, everything I could to make sure I was maximizing the potential of every single workout that I was performing based on the research. But what I've come to find is that the research is very, very limited. There are just loads of limitations to every single study that we're finding out there in regards to building our best bodies. And basically, we should just be looking at it as a way to guide our programming initially. But what is most important is to design our workout program maybe based on what we're reading in the research, but having that heightened sense of awareness as to how our body is responding. And that is what's going to be absolutely number one key to your success and your overall joy in this transformation process. Now, recently I shared a video with the changes that I've made during this past year in regards to my workout programming. I have cut my workouts down to 3 days per week. That's not based on any research or what any other fitness influencer says is the best number of days to work out per week. It just is what suits my lifestyle at this time. It allows me the opportunity to do more activities that are going to allow me to build my best body so I can not only look my best, but feel my best and perform my best today for years and decades to come. I have also reduced the number of sets that I'm performing in my workouts in large part because, as I mentioned in that video, I'm taking every set to the point or very, very, very close to the point of true momentary muscular failure. And what I found is that's what my body is responding best to. And it allows me that I don't need to do as many sets in order to get the same kind of training effect as I used to do with more sets. And what I was finding is that more sets, even though they're a little bit further away from failure, just created more fatigue in my body that took me longer to recover from rather than doing fewer sets to the point or very, very close to the point of true momentary muscular failure. So it's not based on what the research says, it's based on my own heightened sense of awareness as to what my body is responding to. And in regards to the rest intervals, I'm resting as long as I need to between sets. I don't care what the stopwatch says, and this is vastly different from how I used to go completely by the watch. I used to, there were some exercises where I'd keep the rest intervals to 30 seconds or 60 seconds, trying to maximize the muscle fatigue, the metabolic stress, and what we're finding now with research, like, see, this is the thing, research is always changing. That used to be a big key, a major component to building your best body. Now the research shows that longer rest intervals is better for muscle growth. So I used to incorporate a lot of the shorter rest intervals as long, in addition to longer rest intervals in my training. Now I'm just resting as long as I need to fully recover between sets so I can give the best of myself to each set. Again, not based on the research. I don't care. I'm just going based on what is going to allow me to get the best enjoyment out of the workout, the best training effect out of each training session that I'm having. The lifting tempo, I slowed it down to a 4-second eccentric contraction. Again, not based on research. It's just, you know what? I did it one workout just for the fun of it. I'm like, man, I'm really feeling the tension in the target muscle. I get to go a little bit lighter. It's a little easier on my joints. I just really enjoyed the challenge of it. But I've since then gone back to, like, some sets I'll do a 4-second negative, some sets I'm doing a 2-second negative. Again, just because in that moment, what's going to serve me best right here and now in this moment? That is what matters most to me. I'm really not incorporating hardly any advanced training techniques in my training anymore. I do it from time to time. I'll throw in a drop set or maybe a rest pause set. But again, just really, again, the unnecessarily accumulated fatigue there. I used to use it as a tool to take my muscles, a set beyond that point of true momentary muscular failure. So you hit that point of true momentary muscular failure, you want to extend that set, you can incorporate one of those advanced training techniques. And I'll use them from time to time still, but I used to use them every single workout. Actually, 15 years ago, I used to one workout might have 8 sets of 8 drop sets and rest pause sets in that workout there. So I throw the whole kitchen sink in there. I see a lot of other trainers that still do that today. Again, just experience. It really comes from experience, paying attention to what your body is, what's best for your body in that moment. And maybe you hear something, you give it a try, and it's just all you know at that time, and you see how your body works and you progress from there. So again, like my workouts may change 6 months from now. It doesn't mean the way I'm training right now is the best way to train. It's just the best way for me to train in this moment with what at the stage of life that I'm in right now, with what I've got going on in my life right now, how I like to incorporate a variety of activities such as calisthenics and yoga, like the handstands, all these different inversion practices, improving upon my cardiovascular conditioning, doing other fun activities like paddleboarding and hiking, and just living my life to the fullest, being adventurous. That's really what life is all about to me. And that's just where I'm at. It doesn't mean that this is the best way to train, the best lifestyle, so you can live your life to the fullest. It's like what brings me joy to my life is going to be different than what brings joy to your life. And even for the members of the Lose Fat, Get Jacked Inner Circle, they're following the same workout plan I do each and every month, but this month we're following a push-pull leg split. I'm following it 3 days per week. Some members are following it 4 days per week, some 5, some 6. We're just cycling through the workouts in order, going with what's going to suit our lifestyles best. There's going to be some exercises that members need to swap out. There's some exercises that just feel better to them. So maybe instead of a converging chest press, like a plate loaded chest press, they might want to do a dumbbell bench press instead. So it's a similar movement pattern, but just something that feels best to them. Some members may find some exercises they perform better when in like the 12 to 15 rep range, or maybe even 15 to 20 reps, because it's easier on their joints. Whereas I mentioned in that recent video that I find like most of the exercises I'm feeling best in that like 6 to 10 rep range is suiting me best. There's some that I'm going to do 10 to 12 repetitions, but I just find like in that little lower rep range is what is allowing my body to get the stimulus it needs and just recovering the best. And I don't find that I need to go lighter weight, higher repetitions in order for it to be easy on my joints. I'm just taking care of my body in a variety of ways. And number one, getting sleep. And that's the thing, like I find a lot of guys are really obsessing over the minute details of their workouts, but their lifestyle sucks. Like they're not sleeping well, they're under stress, they're not providing their body with the adequate amount of micronutrients and macronutrients. They're obsessing over the details. The research says I got to do this number of sets and this number of days, this frequency, and this rep tempo and all this stuff. Like they're obsessing over these details, and it's not suiting their lifestyle, the program design. They're just trying to force a workout program to fit their lifestyle, when really they need to they're forcing their lifestyle fit a workout program rather than the workout program to suit their lifestyle. So really encouraging you guys to have a heightened sense of awareness as to what's going to suit you best. And don't be afraid to change your mind, to try different things and see how your body responds. There is no the way when it comes to the best workout plan. There's just what's going to be best for you in this moment. It doesn't mean it's going to be the best for you 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. Again, like I said, like my training is vastly different from how it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago for sure, and even making some changes in this past year. And again, it's just listening to my body and doing like fitting my workout plan to my lifestyle, doing what is congruent with me, my goals, what I want to get out of life. I'm not going to be Mr. Olympia. I don't have a doctor who's pumping me full of the appropriate pharmaceuticals or anything like that. I don't have a dietitian who's like making my meals for me or anything like that. I don't have the luxuries that some of these like top pro bodybuilders may have, including the genetics to incorporate. I'm just living my life. Like there's more to my life than being in the gym. I just want to live my life to the fullest. So this is why I'm designing my workout programs the way I do, and it doesn't mean it's the best way for everyone. You got to find your way, you follow a plan, you make the modifications that are going to suit you best. So those are my thoughts on the biggest workout mistake that I'm seeing among guys, is that they're just really being over serious about the details when they don't need to be so serious about it. Just have fun with your training, listen to your body, challenge yourself, give your best effort in a way that's going to suit you best. So would really love to hear your thoughts on this, your feedback, your insights. So please take a moment to share your own personal experiences down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, please do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. I'll include a link down below in the description as well as a top pinned comment. Have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.